Hi traders, hope you are well. This is Chris and this is the full market analysis for the 24th of September. And the news is out, so no reaction at all in the market, so they've gone flat again. There was a couple of opportunities this morning, hope you got that. We had a bit of a rally overnight on gold to 26.39 and then we had made some money, didn't we? About 100 pips this morning, not bad. And then we had a sell, and then we had a buy, and then it all fizzled out. So one thing you should do is just trail this line here and just bank the 50 pips or whatever it is each time. A nice rally here today. I was out, so 13.45, but there was news out anyway, so you don't want to be trading pre-news because you'll get easily tripped out. In terms of the 30-minute on the gold on steroids, we can easily see this is in a very tight range now. You can't buy into this now when it's in such a this supply area, because it's highly likely to pull down on you. We do need to see a complete breakout, or better than that, of course, we can come in at 26.21, this support line here, and then look to buy, and then it should take off. But at the moment, it's just hesitating. But in the meantime, we'll just take advantage of those moves, moving up and down, and bank a few hundred pips. So a very warm welcome to the full market analysis. I'm delighted to welcome you to this session, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. So this is the DXY sitting flat as a pancake on this order block and going nowhere. So it is weak, but nonetheless completely sideways. So we do have divergence in the market, so this could move up and move up to 104.60. It's anyone's guess where this goes now, so any US dollar pair is going to struggle in these kind of circumstances. The yen futures hasn't changed one bit. It's pulled back and has been pulling back, which creates the yens to move up. But in the event that this continues up from this order block, the support area, then it will drive the yens down. So there are going to be opportunities. Just be patient on the yens to sell the yens if this continues up and moves up to 76.22 and then 78.06. That happens, there's going to be some fantastic moves south for the yen pairs. Swiss franc futures going nowhere. These are difficult markets for Forex. Okay, happens, just one of those things, nothing we can do about it. But we do need to see, to be clear, we do need to see confirmation and a parabolic trend on some of these future contracts. Yen futures, DXY, they need to be doing something to make better decisions. The Hang Seng is parabolic to the upside, as we can see, and there was your breakout there on the lower time frame of the 4-hour chart. That's a beautiful thing. And if you are still in it, then 18,642 is your trailing stop target, 20,088. Now the Aussie 200 is parabolic in theory, but of course we've still got all the buyers in, but it's actually going nowhere. So it's a contrast from the Hang Seng, isn't it? It's just one of those things. If you're in it, then just stick with it for now, heading for 8,370. German DAX, a similar story, holding on, but as you can see, got a big fat order block here, which may indicate a downward move, and an order block on the 4-hour as well. So again, it's not the best trade to be had. The Nasdaq looks good, continuing upwards, but again, there's a bit of resistance here on the 4-hour. So we're going to have to wait for that to be broken. Dow Jones is hesitating as well. We've got the stepping stone effect, which is great. Exactly what we look for. And there's your change of character. So if you're in it and holding on, move your stop to 41,572. Your target is 42,851. If you're a long-term holder of gold, congratulations. Sent a signal some time ago, and that's 470 pips if you held on. A nice move from this buy signal. Now, what's happening across Lebanon, etc., is causing gold to become the safe haven. It has done for several months. But can't help feel there needs to be a decent pullback at some stage. So just be aware of they've got massive divergence. But I think it's the news, the fundamentals that are driving this price at the moment. So we just go with the flow and maximize the moves when we can. I've got the pound USD as parabolic, but as I mentioned, the DXY is not. And so therefore, this is a sterling story rather than a US dollar story. If you're long this from the change of character, then your stop now is 13254, target 134.62. Similar situation with the Aussie USD. If you're in it, congratulations, nice change of character here, and the price went parabolic. And as soon as you see the price move above the blue line, that is your time to buy up into the order block. Now this is hitting an order block now, so you need to be out of this if you are in it. A nice 147 pips, better than nothing in these kind of markets. And now the US Canadian, I did post this into the weekly Forex forecast. Hopefully you got that. And it was a sell immediately, as mentioned. So we do expect this price to move down, and we have a very big target down here somewhere. There's a few targets, as you can see. You can move your target to, if I can grab that, it will let me. One there, which is 132.12, and then 133.91. So take your pick on that. Change of character to the downside, and price is going to head for 134 in this instance. 134. Now Euro Aussie, I've done a piece on this. This is interesting. Congratulations if you've got this trade, another 117 pips or so, but could have got in there and just held it quite easily. If you've done that, then just move your stop to 163.79 and hold on. However, now I did speak about this. I've been trading outside of bars for years, but I've never really done it. I've done it on gold, which is what I'm 90% of my trades are gold. But this is interesting. So whenever you see an outside bar on the daily chart, it often reverses or has a deep correction. So this is, that's a massive target, but let's go sensible. So 165.90. So what's happening here? We've got an outside bar, which is fantastic. That indicates that the price has gone too far too quickly, and there needs to be a kind of reversal or correction. Plus you have positive divergence here, if you can see that on the MFI. There you go. So that combination indicates that that's the end of the downtrend, or at least it's the end of the move, and the price is likely to correct. So what do? We just wait. As usual, we're waiting quite a lot. But we want to see a couple of things. So an outside bar indicates a reversal. So it's not a continuation pattern, it's a reversal pattern. And so therefore you don't need the trending tools. Makes sense so far? So the one thing we're looking for is for the price action to actually start to achieve higher highs. So what we need to do is to see that the price is, find my tools, the price needs to come above the blue line at some stage and do this. And then we need to see this stepping stone effect fail. So the stepping stone effect is a fantastic tool to measure opportunities to sell here, to sell here, to sell here, and so on. So there are additional opportunities which you can take advantage of. Now, so the conversion we need to see, and the price action needs to move up and settle and be above the blue line. Once it does that, then we'll be going long on this one. Euro Canadian is parabolic to the downside, but the next target is 149.24, so it's about 100 pips. So it's difficult to get the risk to reward on this one, as you can see here, but it is parabolic to the downside, but very limited target, so not one for me at this stage. Pound Canadian is parabolic to the upside, it's done the move. So there you go. So that's the move. Oh, there you go, outside bar. Outside bar, let's go to that one just as an example. Quite a while ago. So that's the conversion you want to see. So once you see an outside bar, you're looking for a reversal. I wouldn't be waiting for it to move above this blue line here, it's too late. I would be getting in quite early. So you can simply trade it here with a 2-to-1 risk reward. Put your stop at the swing low and whatever that's worth. Ooh. 300 pips or so, and of course it carried on, didn't it? So one thing you can do is simply trail the blue line. Just make sure that you've got a little bit of room, but just while the price is actually rallying, just keep hold of it, and then when it starts to rally again, do the same thing. Okay, now at the moment we're seeing that the pound Canadians had the rally, and so therefore it's likely to pull back. So it's not something that we're ready to trade. Even though I've marked it parabolic, it's not something you want to do. Now, similar situation for the Aussie Canadian hitting this order block here. So this is an outside bar, but there's no divergence. So again, not something that I would be looking to trade. New Zealand Canadian up into the supply zone. So again, not tradable at this moment in time. Euro New Zealand to the downside, hitting an order block. So it is limited. I've got the weekly Forex forecast saying 174.48. So that's quite a way down, a couple of hundred pips. But I would need to see this price broken on this order here. The Swisses are mixed because the Swiss franc is mixed, Swiss franc futures. So just be aware of that, and that's why we're not trading these ones at the moment. Just flicking around. Yeah, so there's not really much going on now. Looks like a lot of the moves, which are corrections, are going to be going the other way actually. Especially the yens. If we have a look at the yens, pound yen. So look there, that's the rally. So when I talk about outside bars, have a look at this. Now this is outside bar with divergence. Now I know it's had the move, but look what's happening at the moment. We've got an outside bar on a supply zone. Very powerful. Okay. So and also we've got divergence here as well. So that's a great combination, which is going to see a sell-off. So if you want to be more aggressive, just an idea, you could have a stop up there and you could have a target down there. You could put the number here. So 193.76 and target 184.89. Make it 185. But for me, I will wait for this price to break down and get confirmation. So what am I waiting for? I'm waiting for the price. Now this moving average, the 20 SMA, will do this. It will catch up with the price and do something like this. This pivot tomorrow will be up here, like that. And as soon as the price comes down and breaks it, if it's going to, 90% chance it's going to, then of course that's your entry there and your stop there. So a fantastic way to trade using price action charts. If you haven't got them, then just let me know. Have a great day.